Yeah, I asked the question because I've noticed that there's been a push for people who are telling people to stop encouraging their kids to go to college and taking on all of this debt, and that they should encourage them to go to trade schools or start businesses, things like that. And I agree with that to a point, but I don't believe that we should stop encouraging our kids to pursue education, because education is not just about getting a degree. There's just so many other aspects
Exactly.
of going to college. And I think that we rob our kids of that when we just tell them, don't worry about going to college. So I do like the idea that if you do want to cut costs, if you don't want to incur as much debt, then maybe start at a community college and then move to a 4 year university later. And that was the reason I asked that question.
Oh yeah, and it's no secret when you say my name, Charles Chadwick, back in Jacksonville. My dad was a licensed plumber, so I worked beside him. And I would say, again, I'm international traveling now through my jobs overseas. You know, we have something as a dual citizenship. Some people have a U.S. passport and another one to another country. When it comes to this degree and trade thing, as we saw during the pandemic, even if somebody might have had an office job, but if they had a trade of plumbing or electrician, you still can do work. So I encourage in the book, I talk about that as well, that my dad showed me how to work with my hands as well. So I agree. Trade school, community college, anything you can do to make yourself more marketable in this challenging, economy right now. But I'm like you, I'm always optimistic. And that's what encouraged me to write the book. I couldn't believe um, just how many people are saying don't go to college, because like you're saying, yes, it's education, but it's so much of an experience that you're going to learn. It's one of the interesting periods to be around people your own age. You're still in that creative thinking mindset, versus once you make up in your mind, I'm going to work a job, creativity sometimes die in that if you're not around like-minded.